about to break out. So the idea that Pearl Harbor was some sort of bolt from the blue is a little misleading. We knew war was coming. The surprise was not that there was war, it was where it broke out.
And why was that a surprise, and why were the other red flags raised overlooked?
I think there was a large dose of complacency. There was a large dose of American superiority. We felt that we were the best Navy in the world, and there was a somewhat low regard held for the Japanese as warriors. We thought their aircraft and their weapons were second-rate. We didn't think they were very creative or technologically proficient. And so there was a belief that staging a raid on Pearl Harbor, even though that had been theorized over the months, we felt that was beyond the capabilities of the Japanese, because we felt it was beyond our own capability to conduct such a raid on Japan. And if we couldn't do it, they couldn't do it. So there was this sort of mindset that the impossible was just that, impossible.
Oh, wow, what a lesson about thinking bigger. Just as we finish here, we were looking at all the footage. I mean, it brings it home. I'm a Navy wife. I can't imagine this day, being a part of this day in whatever way, whether you were a part of the battle or a family member or just a citizen, watching this footage as it came in across the country. Steve, what do you think we can learn from what you discovered in your work, and how do you think it applies to the modern enemy that we're facing?
I think there are several lessons from the attack that could apply not only to the military but to all of us in our daily lives. One of the things is if you assume some things without verifying them, you're likely to wind up in a disaster. I also think that one of the problems with Pearl Harbor was a tendency to receive intelligence but put a positive spin on it so that you didn't have to change what you were trying to do. And I think all of us have that tendency of not wanting to budge from preconceived ideas and plans, even when we get new facts. And I also think that one of the lessons to be learned is that when you write messages, write them clearly, because part of the problem was Washington's messages and warnings to the Pacific were ambiguous and could easily be misread, and they were.
Fascinating. I mean, a lot of those themes really strike a chord. And as you point out in your book, that some of the messages were very general. They weren't actionable. So, you got them, but you didn't really know what to do with them. Steve, fascinating work. We appreciate your insight, especially on today. We look forward to having you back in the program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look forward to reading that. The new drama over Air Force One, what Boeing told Mr. Trump's transition team, and why the whole incident is raising concerns in the defense industry. We'll go in depth. Plus, President-elect Trump, the face of a populist wave in the U.S.